Okay, now let me check out some other stuff. See. Channel. Um, video. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, let me invite. Let me copy that. Paste. There you go. Okay. I dropped the link. Hey Bobby, sorry for the mess up, but I want to hear what Crystal is saying. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I am live.
I found it.
Well, I ain't see that thing in a long time.
But I think you want to set it up.
Probably so. I don't feel like hearing that thing.
It won't be in my room.
Okay, Stinky. Give me 2 cookies, please. Okay, thanks for coming back, Crystal.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for a few more folks to come on back. Where you from, Crystal?
I'm originally born and raised in Pickens, South Carolina, but I live here in Merced, California.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm from New York myself.
Okay.
Born in Virginia, but basically raised up here.
Okay.
Yeah, basically raised up here. So let me see.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, just waiting for a few more folks to come in. I should have used this in the beginning. When I don't use it, then because on some days I just drop links.
Yeah.
But my channel is really about inspiration and uplifting.
Okay.
Yeah, inspirational. So, but you can go ahead and talk. But if they come, they come.
Okay. So my name is Crystal Simmons. I'm a content creator myself. I do a variety of everything, hauls, like I say, in 2 different series. One is a planner series. I love planners.
Oh, okay.
And then I do that series with my son, which is, we call it Our Journey with Mason. And I give you tips and advice on autism, and I show you videos where we're working together and show Mason a good bit. And then I do hauls, I do live streams, I do a little bit of everything. So yeah. And I'm still trying to grow my channel. I'm on the road for my 600 next. So
I know that's right.
Yeah, so I know that's right.
I take it one day at a time too. I have set a goal. I'll be visiting channels and stuff like that, and just see what happens. You'll definitely get there. It could be a little rough sometimes, but you'll definitely get there.
The editing's pretty tough and hard. It takes a lot to stick with it, but yeah.
It does. It does. It really, really does. Yeah. So you found out your baby was autistic from birth, or?
They would not diagnose him until the age 3. So he had to be 3 years old before he was actually diagnosed by a specialist. He's seen one specialist, which was a James McGray in Modesto, California, and then he was recommended by that specialist to see another one for a second opinion to kind of back up his work and what he's seen and tested and saw. And the other doctor, I forget his name, he gave the exact same diagnosis. He just kind of worded it differently. So the way he worded it was different than what the first one did. And they were a big help. He's mild autistic with sensory disorder. Now, sensory disorder can be like certain sounds, certain tastes, feels,
Okay.
different things that bother them. So they might be just real picky eaters. Certain sounds can bother them. Certain things they feel. That's what sensory disorder is. And he was delayed in speech. It is a permanent disorder. A lot of people think autism just kind of goes away. That's not the case. They don't wake up one day and it goes away. It's found 40% more in boys than girls. So oftentimes
that's what I hear.
You'll hear more boys having it than you will girls. They are very smart. They're very, very book smart, but you're looking at 5 different areas. So socially, they interact and they struggle different than what we do. They're normally delayed in speech or they're nonverbal. Depending on what level they're diagnosed with the autism, they can be nonverbal too.
Is your son nonverbal, or he talks a little, makes sounds?
Mason talks. He was about 5 years old before he really started using words, and he's still delayed in speech, but he does a lot better than what he used to. He's come a long way. Behavioral can be anything like they're not bad, but they struggle with like focusing or sometimes they're very repetitive. So they like things in routine and kind of to stay the same.
Right.
And then you're looking at comprehension skills, and then of course the sensory and stuff, you know. So and once he was diagnosed, they were able to break it down, get him into a program, offer assistance, get him into a good school that offer the kind of program and stuff he needs. There's a lot of different like autism walks, programs, classes. There's a bunch of research online you can look up if you're curious and you want to know. Because when we first found out, we're like, well, what's autism? How do we work with our kid? You know, we didn't know. We had to do our homework on it. But yeah, it is very. It can be. There's days that you just want to pull your hair out, and other days, you know, you just kind of keep pushing. You know, but he's a really good kid. He is. He's a 4th grader.
Okay.
He's in a special day autism class. He's in the process of hopefully mainstreaming from special ed partially into a general class with like what they call a mentor. So someone that they kind of watch how he does.
Right.
But he was a little bit behind because of the whole COVID and everything, the virus. He had to do virtual learning. He didn't really do good with the virtual learning. Now he goes back to school half day and he's in a face mask all day. So,
right. How does he deal with that? I know it's kind of probably uncomfortable for him.
His teacher said he's done better than some of the other students. He actually don't mess with his face with the face mask. He does have a hard time when he's got to be at a computer all day versus when he's at his desk doing the work. So a little guy didn't really understand having to do everything from a Chromebook or a laptop, but versus doing it just writing, pen and paper. We've been blessed. You know, we had good doctors. We've had a lot of good help, a lot of good schools, teachers. We always knew though, because they told me when he was a baby that he was delayed on walking, he was delayed on crawling, he was delayed on talking, but everybody just kept sending us back and forth to different doctors. And then finally they told us that they would diagnose at 3. So
okay. As a mom with an autistic son, because you know we are very nurturing people and we love our children. Do you ever think like when you get older, that can he be on his own or him making it on his own?
They told us that's something that only time can tell that. He may, and then again, he may not. He may want to be at home with us. There is a good possibility that he may go out and be successful and do well, marry, have kids, all that, have a good job. And then at the same time, he may not. He might just want to stay at home. They did tell us that it was cute. It was different when they were little, but as they got bigger, it did get more harder. It was more difficult to deal with. And that you see the autism more. It's definitely been the case with Mason. You didn't notice it much when he was toddler, when he was a little guy. You didn't see it as much, but now that he's older, we have more issues and things that we deal with. So
okay, but as a mom,
in hand with Asperger's, which is seizures, is what we've been told.
Oh.
You know,
Uh-huh.
so it varies. And there's no from the few specialists we've seen and different things we've heard, there's no 100% safe to say, oh, it's caused at birth, or this causes it, the shot, whatever. They were just told it's a chemical imbalance in the brain, is what we were told. So,
Yeah. So yeah,
he's really smart. He's very smart, you know.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I pray that, you know, as he gets older, it gets better.
Yes.
You know, as we know, God is still in the miracle business, and I believe he can turn his situation around too. You know? Yeah, I believe that. So I wish him all the best.
I believe all the kids with special needs and stuff like that, I believe they're definitely God's angels that watch over us. You know, I feel like they're a very special gift to us.
Exactly.
It teaches us to appreciate life more, you know.
That's true. That's true.
When I first found out, I kept like, why me? Why am I the one that's got to deal with this? And I had to pray about it and learn that, you know, that's not the way you can address the situation. This is a gift, you know.
Right.
So.
That is so true. That is so true. But my thing is, I just like for we one of my friends had a autistic daughter, and I guess she couldn't too much, I guess, deal after a while when she put it in like a group home, sort of like.
Yeah, and they have that.
Yeah, I just thought that was, you know, you can't talk when you're not in somebody else's shoes going through it, really. Yeah. But if it was my kid, I just have to endure it to the end. And, you know, some people can't, you know. Some people don't be like, okay, I did as much as I can. I'm tired now.
We worry about that. Me and my husband talk about that all the time. If something happens to me or him or both, then, you know, who is going to be responsible for our son, because we don't really want him going to a boys group home or anything. I mean, they would be really, really good to him and make sure he had what he needed, I hope. But at the same time, I hope that someone in the family could get him. Right. You know.
Right. Have you ever talked to people in the family, you know, put that little in the
We've got one thing that we're focused on, but we're looking at other options too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's great, because, you know, we don't like to talk, some things we don't like to talk about, but we have to.
Yes.
You know, yeah, some people they don't like to talk about certain things, but you have to. I mean, it's a reality.
You have to. Yeah.
So you're doing an amazing job. You're an amazing mom. And I know it's a lot of work, and in between you have to have that me time, because it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm hoping that you're getting that me time.
I do.
You know, do it for you. Do it for you. Yeah, so that's great. I have one daughter who's 30 and one granddaughter. Yeah, so my family is, I mean, it's big, but my immediate one is small.
Yeah.
So how long have you been YouTubing?
I've done it on and off for about 4 or 5 years. I've done it for a little bit, taken a break, kind of come back. So.
Okay.
And when I kind of started my channel all over instead of running with the one I had, and then that's probably why it's taking a lot longer for me to get monetized and get my hours and all that good stuff they want up to where it needs to be. So.
Right. That's good. But, you know, people need to hear what you're talking about. So whenever you can get on somebody's panel and talk about what needs to be talked about, and they'll come on over to your channel and support you and see, you know, you'd be surprised with people, the knowledge when somebody's going through something, or even if you're going through the same thing with something, how you can just compare little notes and whatnot. It's a help. I mean, you have to have that support system, you know, sometimes like outside of the family.
It definitely helps, And I've heard something or something that people saying where their numbers go up and down. I think that YouTube kind of does that every so many times a year, though. It's kind of common.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I had my page up since I think 2010. I really didn't use it until the pandemic, really. And when everybody had so much time on their hands, I said, you know what? Let me go on here and see what's going on. So by me helping out my granddaughter with her page, it made me focus more on mine. So this is the most I've been on it.
That's
good.
This is
the most I've been on it.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's been great, Crystal. You know, talking with you and whatnot, but definitely I'm gonna keep you out there on my channel and everybody know about you. And
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll be putting your link up there and letting people say, hey, Crystal Simmons, check her out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll definitely support back. I'm a full-time student in school, but I try to support back and do my channel too. So if I ever don't get right back with you, I will. I try to make sure that I'm supporting everybody.
Right. No problem. No problem at all. What are you taking up in school?
I'm just going for my high school diploma, and then I want to be a teacher's aide in a special ed class. That's my goal.
All right. Okay. I'm quite sure you'll do it. You'll do it.
I'm trying. I was very, very weak in math, so I'm working on the math right now a lot.
Okay. I mean, sometimes we have to go backwards in order to go forward, and that's all right. That's all right. As long as you're doing it. As long as you're doing it.
That's how you learn, I believe. That's how you learn. So.
Exactly. Because I went to school late. I went to college late, but I did it. So you're never too old. You're never too late.
Yeah, you can fit it anytime. You just gotta want it bad enough and keep your mind set for what you want. So
exactly. Bobby Gibson said you're a great mom. I guess the other folks they done went somewhere, but that's okay though. Most time when I get off, more people come in and they just rewind it. So definitely, they'll see your story. They'll hear your story.
Yeah.
And come over there and check you out. So I want to thank you for coming up and shedding some light on such a sensitive, really topic.
You're welcome. It's important for people to know what's out there. Sometimes we know, and sometimes we don't know where to reach out to for help, or we don't. Me and my husband would have never knew,
Right,
and then there's no way that me and him together could have done it if it wasn't for the schools and the teachers and the programs out there today.
Exactly.
A gift from God to be able to have services and programs out there that's willing to step in and help. So,
exactly. I'm glad you got a great support team, backing you up, because that's especially in the South, especially in the South, because some things kind of get a little crazy down there. They cut a lot of stuff, or it's so far to get to just to get to get some help for the resources, pretty much. So that's cool, and don't let nobody put a label on your child.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't let nobody put a label on your child. That's your son. That's Mason, and he's doing his thing.
He's a very sweet guy. Y'all will get to see him if you're ever on my channel and you watch my videos. He's in a lot of the videos. Even some of the videos, it's not his series. He comes in a lot of my videos and pops in. So y'all get
that's good. That's great. That's great. So Crystal, I want to say thank you. Sweepy said amazing conversations. Yeah. So if there's anything else that you want to talk about or enlighten us about, I mean, the spotlight is yours.
I just want everybody to know that, please check my channel out if you're interested, if it's not your cup of tea, I understand, check it out, and please subscribe and join me, I try to bring a variety of everything to people, and I'm here pushing really hard, and I will always support back, So.
I'm going to put your one of your videos with your son on my community page so people could they can check it out. That's no problem. So thank you for coming up, and thank you for enlightening us about Mason. And
thanks for having me.
Keep looking forward. He's going to be just fine.
All right, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, you going to drop back down to the chat?
Yeah, I'll drop back down in the chat.
All right. Thank you. God bless you too. Yeah, guys, that was simply amazing. Great conversation. I want to thank Crystal for coming up and sharing And y'all make sure y'all share. Share this video so it can get out there. And we can support her and the truth about autism. Yep, shed some light on autism. Autism. Yes, that's for sure. So let me see if Capping with Friends is up here. Because, let's see. We're going to go on over there and check her out. Hold on. Let me see. Next time I have to come on start coming more on StreamYard just in case I get guests like that again. I can just pop them on instead of switching. Let's see. Yeah, she's live. I'm going to drop the link for Catherine with Friends. And let me see. Let me drop her link. Drop her link again. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, I just dropped Captain with Friends link again. I want y'all to hit that link and go on over there. I'm gonna go over there also. Crystal meets some new family over there, and we're gonna go hang out over there. That's my blood sister. We're gonna go over there and see what's going on her channel. And Sweet Pea, Bobby Gibson, I'll meet y'all over there. So hit that link. Once again, I want to thank Crystal Simmons for coming up and sharing with us about her amazing son and enlightening us about the truth, some of the truth about autism. And I pray that her son is going to be simply amazing. He's going to be the child who God created him to be. No flaws. He's going to be exceptional. And he's going to make a mark on this world about autism. He's going to be the one that's going to let other kids know that they can do it. They can do it. And they can be whoever they want to be. No labels. Talk to you guys later. This is girl Deborah Catch by Faith saying, I will talk to you later. So hit that link. Let's go over there with Captain Friend and see what she's talking about. Talk to you guys later. Sharing you, Crystal. Sharing you. If y'all could share this here channel, share this link. Share this video. Share it. Okay, let's go over there. Captain with Friends, guys. See you over there.